What's up, dudes? Today we are at Ian's house, and you guys have seen him in previous videos. This is where we do a lot of our work lately. Hey, you shut up! You shut that mouth! We are here doing a couple things today, also hanging out with him to complete the rest of his motor. What? You opened it up last time without me.
Because you weren't here yet. We're here today to do 3 things. Did you tell him those things?
No.
I'm doing an oil change because I'm finally at 1,000 miles. I'm actually like at 1,011. Jordan's having some oil burning issues, so we're gonna diagnose that, do his spark plugs, check his valve cover gaskets, and then just more stuff of putting Ian's motor together.
So, lately this has been our place of work with doing serious stuff, but
yeah, this is the place.
Let's see how many motors we can work on today.
Here we are back in this place. Y'all should remember this. So first we're gonna take out the battery.
Wow, you said don't lose
It's right there, it's right there, don't worry about it.
You already lost it.
As soon as we take the battery out, we'll have it. First we're gonna take out, well, disconnect and then take out the battery. So I'm just taking off the tie down right now. And I'm probably gonna lose this other little butterfly thing too.
How do you lose that?
Because I'm just spinning, then it's like, it just ollies off, you know? Oh.
Bruh. Are you kidding me?
Bruh.
How hard is that? To not lose? Are you kidding me? How dumb are you?
Alright, you're not working, you're recording too.
There, it's fine, they're visible. Alright, just get the little thing so we can disconnect these.
Oh my god.
It was the pressure, man.
I don't know anything with bikes, but tanks in the back instead of front.
Yes, yeah.
Under here there's a battery, but you got the bills over here.
Sweet.
It's in the back. So weight distribution is really nice. So
yeah.
It feels fantastic in the corner. Yeah,
alright, what were we saying?
What? Oh yeah, so there's the tip's gone on it.
There we go. That could be the answer.
You got
Not for oil though.
No.
It would just help with performance, but if you saw like black back here and stuff like that.
That would be oil.
Well, that would be pre-ignition spark or something like that. I can't remember what the hell we call it.
Yeah.
Basically, it means it's sparking outside of the. The spark's jumping. So instead of sparking here, it's sparking out here and burning it up.
Right.
If you saw this thing, if you pulled this out and this thing was coated in oil, then I'd say, all right, you need to replace your spark plugs or gaskets. But see what the other ones are though, because sometimes I've seen it before where 1 or 2 are fine and then the other side shot or vice versa.
Oh, you're just...
We'll take it out. It's way too dark.
No tip. No tip on this one. Ready to take out the second one?
No.
As you can see, one on the left has a lot more metal on top rather than this one to the right, which is, I would say, about half the height of the one on the left. Yeah, good thing I actually noticed this. For right now, this first plug that we took out is not the answer to our problem. So we'll see what else it would be for why this car is burning too much oil. I don't even know if I said that. Not sure if I even said in the first place why we're doing this, but we're changing the spark plugs because I'm burning oil. A couple buddies have told me that when they're riding behind me they can see like a darker cloud of smoke as I get fully on the accelerator. And then I also noticed that I was going through oil a lot faster than normal and what the car should be running at. So we're trying to diagnose it right now, but either way it's good that I bought the spark plugs. If you're looking for spark plugs for your Subaru, I have the NGK ones. These are not the iridium ones. I was talking to Ian about which ones should I run, and he said just run the normal ones if I'm planning on doing like not too high of a horsepower rating. If I wanted to do more power, I'd have to do the iridium ones just to give it the spark that it needs for how much power I would be running. But since right now I'm not really too worried about really building the motor or anything, I just need something that'll get me a healthy running motor for now. When I bought the cheaper ones, works. We'll keep going on the hunt to see which part of the motor is causing it to burn oil. Alright, so we're going to start putting the new spark plugs back in. I've actually already gotten one of them in, but we're actually using this fancy little thing over here that Ian's letting us borrow. Gets the correct foot-pounds that the spark plugs needs to be put in there at. So we're going to go ahead and put it in the second one after we check the PCV valve, and then we'll start it up, and hopefully we see a difference. Only time will tell, because obviously at first it's not going to burn oil just sitting in the driveway. I'd have to get on it a couple times and probably take like another day or two before we see any results. But yeah.
Let's check out the stance. Look at that stance. Yep. Good stance, Jordan.
This, and this is their new wallpaper.
Stance Wars.
We're done. Put back everything on the motor. It's been kind of rough. We're about to do the first startup with the new spark plugs, and then we put a new PVC valve on there that Ian gave me, which is awesome.
Well, it runs.
Alright, we are back at Ryan's house.
So, I have this Heart Exity plate frame that I'm gonna put on my car eventually. Right now I have this nice kind of chromish WX1 that matches with my car, so I like it for now. Nice clean look. But so my mom's car, this Ford Explorer here. Come back here. First, when we went to Import Alliance, or no, not Import Alliance, WBM, I put this Grimspeed one on the back of her car, just because I thought it was funny. But another way that I'm gonna be able to tell that it's her, if I ever pass her on the street, besides obviously she'll know who I am. And to get rid of this white, nasty, gross one, I'm gonna put it on her car for now, just because I think it's funny. Exity. Nice clean look.
Little disclaimer, if you guys don't know what Exity is, they make clutches and flywheels and stuff for transmissions. Well, after we put down the camera and we started the car back up with the new spark plugs and the new PCV in there, it did not like itself. It was idling very weirdly. It would stay at a high RPM and then it dropped really low, almost died, and then comes back up. So we spent a couple minutes looking into it, and we were looking into the MAF sensor, and we took it out and it was pretty dirty, so we cleaned it up, put it back in, and then there's this little procedure where we had to let it idle for a couple minutes and then turn the AC on. A couple other little things, and then after that we started it back up. It's fine. And then on the way home, we were driving back from Ian's house, and as we're pulling in the neighborhood, it died as I was driving. So like I was going into a left turn and all of a sudden just died, so I had no power steering. It like pulled me back the other way, which is really weird. I can't really remember if it was like basically just me letting second gear drop way too low in RPMs and it like stalled, and I'm gonna say it's not, because like I drive everywhere in this, so I know how it feels, and I don't think it was that. So we're gonna test out if the MAF sensor is bad. What I actually meant to say is, once we took out the MAF sensor, started up the car, and it ran perfectly fine. I'm gonna say it's the MAF sensor. So tomorrow I'm gonna go get this inspected by Ian, and he's gonna put in a new MAF sensor to see if it changes anything. But just a little scare for the day. It did not start for a while, so actually it would start up. It was like I was on E85. I would start it up and then it would die. So We are going to look into that a little bit more. Maybe we'll make a whole separate video if it turns.
Bruh.
Sorry, man. If you don't know, we're in school doing film stuff. I'm just trying different shots.
We'll make a whole separate video of this if this process is ongoing. I really hope it's not, although it'd just be more content. So either way, we got stuff for you guys. Whatever video comes out next, we're gonna try and push out a couple more reviews for this season while the weather is great. And we also have a couple of promotional videos that we really want to try and get out there. And we are going to try and venture into other things filming besides just cars. Obviously we will always keep content about cars, but we want to push some other content as well and branch out into our different zones of talent.
Those promotional videos, by the time you're watching this, might already be out. If they are and you haven't seen them, they would be on our Instagram. It'll have a little note at the bottom of the video if it's already out. Just it'll say to check it out. I think that wraps up today's video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure to catch us again, and outside of these videos on all the social media, Instagram, Snapchat, Wheelwell, Twitter. See what we're doing, all of that stuff all on there. Check out one of the 2 videos at the end. We'll have 2 suggested, and we'll catch you next time. Peace out. Stay wicked.